Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're well. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to Outre. I believe it's Outre, and the name of it is called Alika, Alika, and this is in the color pink. Nobody has done the pink, and very few have done Alika, period. Very, very few people have done Alika. So I decided to go ahead and introduce the pink one. I'm going to say it's pretty long. 20, 24 to 26 inches, 28 inches. I'm not sure. I'm 5'10" and it goes down my back. This is all the hair to the front. People say it's super thick. I'm not sure why it isn't. This one's not that thick. Now, is it warm because it's long? Yes. But it's not like super thick where you can't get your hand through it. Okay? So this is all the hair to the front, and these are my fingers. So it's not super thick. It is long. So if you wanted to wear it, but you didn't want to wear it down because it's just a little warm, all you have to do is put it in a twisty in the back. Okay? And you're going to get shedding. All units shed. All units shed. Okay? You can leave some in the front, and then you just twist it in the back like so. Twist it again, and then bring it up and have it come down like a waterfall. So this way you get the look without all the length. Can you see that in the back? I just twisted it again, and that was it. And you just use a clippy to hold it in place. So this is the pink. No one, like I said, nobody showed the pink at all. I'm not sure why, but they didn't. And it's really, really, really long. Now, a good thing about long styles is you can always pin it up. You can always pin it up. So again, this is all the hair in the front. And it's got your standard 2 combs in the front, 1 comb in the back. Adjustable. It's got the bra strap. And that's pretty much it. So, 1B probably at the root. It's got a curved, kind of curves. And what I did was in the front, I used the wax stick. And it's to calm down the flyaways. I also sprayed it with a little bit of water and put the wax in, use the wax, then the heat, and then used a little bit of water and a little bit of hairspray because you got to kind of battle those hairs because they're going to be flying everywhere and they're going to be quite unruly. So you just take care of them and handle them with the right products and you're good to go. So anyway, there is a video that I'm working on for you. I will tell you that you parents need to be forewarned. I've already told you about the adult information that's put in the libraries and schools. I've told you about that before. They're children. They don't need to know about that. And the only people that would be down with pushing that are pedophiles. They're the only ones that are okay with that. And for some strange reason, I don't know why, but for some strange reason, there's approximately 100,000 children in the United States that are being trafficked. And these are not predators that are driving around on the street. These are people that are on your internet and talking to your children through the internet. Okay. One guy it was like late at night. He heard his phone ring. He had a son. He heard his phone ring for like a half a ring and then nothing. But I think something about that caught his attention and he woke up and he got his weapon and he said, show me who you are, or I'm going to shoot you. And of course there was silence, and then he said, show me who you are or I will shoot you. And then he realized the guy was in his home. There's predators everywhere, and they want your children. It is, I don't remember the stats on it, the numbers, multi-billion-dollar industry. It's disgusting, it's despicable, and this is commonplace. Very, very commonplace. Okay? There's a major shift where we went from protecting children to being predators towards children. So you definitely have to keep a close eye on your children. You have to monitor their internet. When I had stepchildren visiting me in the summer, I would watch them on the computer, and the only site that they were on was Nickelodeon. Because I'm not going to have you talking to a bunch of strangers. We're not playing that game. We're just not going to do that. This is so common. It is so freaking common. Some predators get with parents because those parents have children. Because they want your children. They don't really want you. They want access to your children. This is becoming something that you parents have to pay serious and close attention to. This is not just something in passing. This is becoming an epidemic. It is an epidemic. So you've got to keep a very close eye on your children. And I will talk to you more about details relating to that later. That's what I'm working on. All right. You guys take care and watch what your kids are doing. These predators are deliberately seeking out your children because your children are going through a hormonal phase when they reach a certain age, 12 and up. And they're rebelling, and they're kind of they're not a kid, but they're not an adult. They're kind of tweens, especially 13 and up. That's the name tween, because they're in between childhood and adulthood. And it's just turning into a huge racket and a huge mess. And like I said, it's something that's extremely serious, and predators take advantage of the fact that your child is angry at you, rebellious towards you. I'm tired of my parents. I'm tired of rules. I don't think they love me. I don't think they respect my wishes. And then this knight in shining armor, or this woman who's going to save the day, comes in there and promises the sun, the moon, and the stars to your child. Your child doesn't necessarily know what's going on, and they promise them everything. There was one young lady that she ran away from home. When your children run away from home, they're basically running from the pan to the fire, okay, because of this issue. And one of them, she ran away, and he promised her everything. I'm going to feed you, I'm going to put nice clothes on you, I'm going to put jewelry on you, and we're going to travel. You don't have to deal with your parents and their stupid rules. Forget about them. Okay, forget about them. They don't understand you like I do. And so what kid wouldn't be, especially a runaway, what kid wouldn't want to be treated like a celebrity? Okay, and then the one girl, she was really enjoying how she was being treated. And then the guy stopped being Mr. Nice Guy, and he said, well, this is what you're going to do today. You're going to service a client today. And she goes, what do you mean? And he said, did you think everything I did for you was free? And they go to hotels, they travel all over the country. It's a business, it's an industry, and it's a highly, highly, highly successful industry. So don't take this lightly. Parents, don't take this lightly. Guardians, people that are watching children, don't take any of this lightly. This is very serious. Okay? Very, very, very serious. They're using the internet to their advantage, and they are looking for what they perceive to be vulnerable, broken children, and they are, preying on them. Law enforcement in certain states is not considering, especially over a certain age, but in general, they're not considering everybody who is a prostitute. This person could actually be human trafficked, or, they could be part of the human trafficking industry, because This person, like I said, saved them, and now this is the payback. The one girl that I told you about that got sucked into it, and he said, "You think I was going to do all that for free?" She was outside, nicest guy ever, nicest guy ever. And she was outside the hotel talking to some people, and there were a bunch of girls in the room upstairs, and she was talking to a group of people outside. And when she came back to the hotel room, he was hiding behind the door, and he cold cocked her in her face and said, "Don't ever talk to anybody outside the hotel again." That was the first time he'd ever been physical with her. So this is serious. This is not nothing to just let it roll over your head. Your children are being targeted. Your children are being targeted. So we got to pay serious attention to this. Okay? All right. You guys take care, and I'll talk about more information regarding this later. And I love you guys. Take care.